everyone, welcome to Dish with Trish. And today I thought I'd show you how green beans that you can use as any side dish with any type of meat basically. They only take a few minutes to put in your crock pot, and they're going to cook 3 or 4 hours, or you can cook them on low in your crock pot all night. And we're going to use some onion, some ham, some salt, and of course green beans. And that'll be all. So let's go ahead and get started.
The beans I'm going to be using are right here, an extra fine green bean, and this is a 16-ounce bag, and this will feed probably 5-6 people depending on how much they eat. And here we have our green beans, and these were frozen. I've thawed them out and they're all ready to go. Those in our crock pot. Now this is a small crock pot. I think it's about 2 quarts. So if you're wanting to make more green beans than 16 ounces, you'll probably need to use your larger 5-quart crock pot. Green beans have a lot of nutrients. They are filled with vitamin A, C, manganese. They have a lot of iron in them. They're very good for fiber, of course, as they are green, and they're a dense nutrient, and you can serve them with many different things. So next we're going to cut up our onion, which I have right here. I'm just going to dice off the tip on one side and the tip on the other side. This is quite a big onion. And now we're just going to peel it, and I think I'll get a smaller knife for that. Slice our onion up and then just throw it in there so that we don't have to spend all day chopping. There we go, we cut it in half. And now you just want to cube it up so it will fit nicely into your chopper if you have a chopper. If you don't have a chopper, then of course you'll just need to chop these up by hand, which sometimes I do if I don't feel like dirtying up dishes. But today we're not dirtying up a whole lot of dishes, so I'll go ahead and use the chopper. And this is only half an onion. Makes quite a bit. It's extra large. So turn this on, and I decided to use this bigger knife and just make little pieces of ham diced up, which we're doing here. Going on here. So we're going to go ahead and put our ham in our crock pot with our beans and our onions so far. Now I don't know if you know about the history of green beans, but they actually are from Peru, and then they came to South and Central America, and they came to us finally. Most green beans are called snap beans. Now I think we'll go ahead and put our water in. I'm going to put 2 cups of water in my little crock pot, and I think that'll be fine. And then I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of sugar. Actually, I think that's more like a tablespoon. And then we're going to add half a teaspoon of salt. There we go. And then lastly, we're going to add some oil, which I forgot to tell you about earlier. The oil just kind of blends everything together. The oil is going to kind of saturate it around. Okay. And I think we just add a little bit of pepper too, just for a little extra. So this is going to be perfect. You're not going to be disappointed in these green beans, I can tell you that. Matter of fact, when my son went to his grandma's one year, at summertime when school was out, he stayed with his grandma for a whole week, and every day they had green beans. And when we went to pick him up, he said he was green beaned out, and there was no way that he could eat green beans for a while.
I had a dream. I will trust in you, Lord, let me not be ashamed. You are my light and my salvation, healing rain. You're the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? You protected me from the grave when I saw bullets spray.